If you pick the wrong Mercedes S-Class, you're not just buying a luxury car. You're signing up for repair bills that can easily exceed the value of the car itself. What looks like a smart deal at first can quickly turn into a financial nightmare with $5,000 suspension failures, complex electrical issues, and hidden problems that only show up after you've already paid. But here's the reality. Some S-Class models are incredibly reliable, capable of running well past 200,000 miles with the right maintenance, while others are known for draining your bank account. In this video, you'll learn exactly which S-Class years are safe to own in 2026, which ones you should avoid at all costs, and how to spot the difference before it's too late. And stay until the end, because one of these models looks like the perfect choice on paper, but quietly becomes one of the most expensive mistakes owners make. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz S-Class W220 facelift model years 2003 to 2006. This is where things start to look tempting, because prices are low and the car still carries that full S-Class presence. But you need to understand exactly what you're getting into. Under the hood, you'll typically find the 5.0-liter V8M 113 engine paired with a 5-speed automatic transmission. And from a mechanical standpoint, this engine is proven, durable, and capable of very high mileage with proper maintenance. The problem is not the engine, it's everything around it. The airmatic suspension is the first major risk, with air struts and compressors that tend to fail over time. And a full repair can easily run between $4,000 and $6,000 if done correctly. On top of that, the electronics are not as stable as older Mercedes generations, with random warning lights, module issues, and intermittent faults that are time-consuming and expensive to diagnose. Interior quality is also below what people expect from an S-Class, especially when compared to the previous W140. Before buying, you need to test the suspension thoroughly, check if the car sits level after being parked, and confirm if major components like the compressor or struts have already been replaced. This is not the worst S-Class you can buy, but it's far from a safe choice, and if the price looks too good, there's usually a reason behind it. Number 6. Mercedes-Benz Class W222, model year 2017. The transition year before the facelift. This is where many buyers think they're making a smart move, because the car looks modern, refined, and significantly cheaper than newer models. But from a technical standpoint, it still carries some of the early generation issues. Under the hood, you'll find the 4.7-liter twin-turbo V8 M278 paired with the 7 G-tronic transmission, delivering strong performance and smooth operation. But long-term ownership is where the costs begin to show. The airmatic suspension remains a predictable expense, with components wearing out typically between 80,000 and 120,000 miles, and repair costs again falling in the $4,000 to $6,000 range. The electronics are more advanced than the W220, but also more sensitive, with command system glitches, screen freezing, and intermittent sensor faults that require specialized diagnostics. Another important factor is maintenance history, especially transmission service, which should be done every 60,000 to 80,000 miles, but is often neglected. Before buying, you need to scan the car for stored fault codes, test every electronic feature, and confirm a consistent service record. This is not a bad car, but it sits in an awkward position, more complex than older models, yet not as refined as the facelift version, which makes it a risky choice if you're trying to control long-term ownership costs. Number 5. Mercedes-Benz S-Class W223 S500, model year 2021, the entry point into the newest generation and also one of the most misunderstood choices. On paper, it looks like the safest option: modern design, advanced technology, and a relatively efficient 3.0-liter inline-six turbo engine paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system, producing around 429 horsepower and connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission. The drivetrain itself is smooth and well-engineered, but the real concern is system complexity. This generation introduced a much deeper integration of electronics, and early production models have shown issues with the 48-volt system, including integrated starter-generator faults and battery-related errors that can trigger warning lights and expensive diagnostic procedures. The interior is heavily digitized, which increases the risk of software glitches, sensor failures, and costly module replacements over time. Another point to consider is long-term durability of newer components that haven't yet been fully proven at high mileage. Before buying, it's critical to check for software updates, scan for hidden fault codes, and most importantly, confirm that the vehicle still has active factory warranty or certified coverage. Without that protection, any failure in the electrical or hybrid system can quickly turn into a multi-thousand-dollar repair. This is not a bad car from an engineering perspective, but as an early production model with high complexity, it becomes a financial risk once it's out of warranty. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz S-Class W221 S350, model years 2010 to 2013. This is one of the most overlooked S-Class options, but from a technical and financial standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. Under the hood, you get a 3.5-liter V6 engine, either the M272 in earlier units or the updated M276 in later ones, paired with the 7G-tronic automatic transmission. Compared to the V8 versions, this setup is simpler, runs cooler, and generally has lower long-term maintenance costs. The key advantage here is reduced complexity, fewer stress points, and more predictable ownership expenses. The platform itself had already matured by this point, meaning many of the issues from earlier W221 models were resolved. That said, it's not maintenance-free. The airmatic suspension is still present and will require attention over time, and early versions of the V6 can have timing chain wear if maintenance has been neglected. Before buying, prioritize models from 2011 onward with the M276 engine, verify oil change intervals, and inspect the suspension system carefully. This is not the most powerful S-Class, but it is one of the most balanced in terms of reliability, cost control, and daily usability, which makes it a very strong entry point into S-Class ownership. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz S-Class W222 S450, model years 2018 to 2020, the facelift version where the platform finally reached maturity. Under the hood, you get the 3.0-liter inline-six turbo engine M256, paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission and a 48-volt mild hybrid system, delivering around 362 horsepower with smooth and efficient power delivery. This is where Mercedes corrected many of the early W222 issues, especially in software calibration and overall system integration. The result is a car that feels modern, but with far fewer unexpected failures compared to the pre-facelift models. From a reliability standpoint, the M256 engine has proven to be solid when properly maintained, and the transmission is well matched for long-term use. The main concern remains the airmatic suspension, which is still a wear item and should be expected to require attention as mileage increases, with typical repair costs in the same $4,000 to $6,000 range. Electronics are more stable here, but still complex, meaning any failure will require specialized diagnostics and higher labor costs. Before buying, confirm software updates, check for suspension work already done, and review full service history, especially oil intervals and transmission maintenance. This is one of the best options if you want a modern S-Class without stepping into the higher risk of early W223 models, offering a strong balance between technology, reliability, and depreciation advantage. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz S-Class W140, S500, model years 1998 to 1999. The final years of what many consider the most over-engineered S-Class ever built. Under the hood, you get the legendary 5.0-liter V8 M119, paired with a 5-speed automatic transmission, an engine known for its durability, strong internal components, and ability to handle high mileage without major internal failures when properly maintained. What makes the W140 stand out is its construction philosophy: minimal reliance on complex electronics, extremely solid build quality, and components designed with long-term durability in mind rather than cost reduction. This translates directly into reliability after decades of use. However, this is still a 25-plus-year-old car, and age-related maintenance is unavoidable. Common issues include aging wiring, vacuum system leaks, hydraulic components like soft close doors, and general wear in the cooling system and suspension bushings. Maintenance costs are not necessarily low, but they are predictable, which is the key difference. Before buying, inspect for signs of neglected maintenance, check wiring condition, confirm cooling system health, and look for a well-documented service history. This is not a cheap car to own, but it is one of the most mechanically honest and durable S-Class models ever produced, making it a strong choice for someone who values long-term reliability over modern features. Number 1. Mercedes-Benz S-Class S580e, model years 2023 to 2025. But only if you buy it new or as a certified pre-owned with active warranty. This is the most technically advanced S-Class ever built, combining a 3.0-liter inline-6 turbo engine with an electric motor for a combined output of over 500 horsepower, paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission and a large battery pack that delivers up to around 60 miles of electric-only driving. From a mechanical standpoint, the powertrain is highly efficient and well-engineered, allowing most daily driving to happen without using gasoline, which significantly reduces running costs over time. But the key factor here is not just efficiency, it's protection against complexity. This car relies heavily on advanced electronics, hybrid systems, and integrated software, all of which are extremely expensive to repair outside of warranty. Battery replacement alone can exceed $10,000 to $15,000, and any failure in the 48-volt system or control modules can quickly add up. That's why the rule is simple and non-negotiable. This is only a smart buy if the car is covered by factory warranty or certified coverage. Before buying, confirm battery warranty status, check for software updates, and ensure the vehicle has full dealer service history. With warranty, this becomes the most rational S-Class you can own today, offering modern efficiency, advanced technology, and controlled financial risk. Without warranty, it becomes one of the most expensive mistakes you can make. If you take one thing from this video, it's this: an S-Class is never cheap to own, only predictable or unpredictable. The real cost isn't the purchase price, it's the suspension, the electronics, and whether you have protection through warranty or not. Make a rational decision. Focus on maintenance history and risk, not just price or appearance, because that's what separates a smart buy from a financial mistake. Now, tell me in the comments, what would you choose? And if you've owned one, what was your biggest repair bill?